And now I'm going to show you how to tape the back of a picture. This not only keeps the dust out, but it also looks much better presented when you enter it in an exhibition. So the idea is pretty much to put half on the picture and half on the frame. So I've got this size tape, so sort of by eye you can sort of see how halfway is. So it is about half. And when it is half, I think I can line it up with one of these staples. So I actually put that, and if they're good framers, the staples will be in line. So if you use the staples as a guide, it kind of gives you a straight edge. So there's two things you can use. If you don't like knives, you can use scissors. This does give you a more precise cut, but this is acceptable. So I can use, on each side I'll do a different technique so that you can feel comfortable with the materials you work with. Never ever put the blade out like that. You only need the tip. It is very, very sharp and you get one chance. So do never put it out extended, because it makes the blade flexible and it can actually break on you. So I quite often run a little thumbnail down to give me a slight guide. Once you get a mark, just don't go too deep. You only need to cut the tape. So a slight little cut with the point of the blade will give you a nice neat edge. So the easiest way is to make sure you've got it very flat. Push it on the corners to make sure it's as flat and as tight as possible, only on the frame. For the next bit, I would suggest that you have a finger underneath this. This tape can be very, very sticky, and on some of the cardboard backings it will stick and you will not get it off without damaging. So this is my advice, is to hold it away from the backing while you cut the sides. So the sides, you use the frame as an edge and a ruler. So you can just put it down to the side and into the corner. So you're really only cutting the bit that's overhanging the backing. I can show you on this side with the knife as well. Same again, I'm holding the tape so it's not sticking, and I'm keeping it flat. Once you have that in and you know that you're going to push it into there, the best advice is to actually get a thumbnail and give you a line. By giving bent edges and lines, this keeps your tape straight and stops the bubbles and ripples. And the easiest way is to start in the middle, and I push it down and work outwards. And push it into the corners because that straightens it up. And then just push it forward into the frame. If there is a slight ripple, most of them will come out if you've done the first process correctly. So it's easy to work from one side to the next. Turn it and always have it towards you because it's safer. Now, this way I line up again with the staple so that I know it's going to be even all the way around. So to get your tape straight without flexing it, hold it with your thumb and keep it straight. Once you get it down, same again, push on the corner and across to make it nice and neat. Repeat the process, but I'll use scissors this time to show you that you can use scissors. Just lift it up slightly so you can get the scissors underneath without damaging anything. And the same again. This is important to make this flat by sticking it to the frame first. So again, fingers, it's a longer side so it could get stuck quicker or easier. So I'm going to hold it up in the middle again. You can also give your thumbnail that guide so you know you're cutting on the right angle if you're using scissors. And into the corner. Same on this side. Give it a mark. That's why I find the knife is a lot easier, but this is safer to use scissors, so it's entirely up to you. So again, I've got it up, it's not stuck anywhere. This is nice and flat. So I'll go run the nail again, give you an edge. Once you do a few, you will get better. Or you might just pay a framer to do it. But the technique, if you do it slowly and safely, you should be fine. And then again, give it a good rub, make sure it's nice and flat, nice quality, well presented, the neat edges. And we've got 2 more sides to go. So I'll just show you this one. Complete picture, so it looks really well presented, ready to go in the exhibition. So, as you can see, you can get into the corner a bit quicker with a knife. See, it's slight ripples, but if you work from the center out, they should all disappear. There we go. And we've got our last side to do on the side. Same thing again. Point fixture. Now, I might have made that a little bit too long, but I can neaten that up now with a knife. So, what I do now is, because this is giving me a straight edge, I'm gonna use that as my guide. So you put a little thumbnail where you can see the edge of the tape. And then you just line your knife up with that, and off it goes. All the same technique, finger in the middle, don't let the tape touch the backing. Be very careful because you can actually cut the other tape, so this last taping is probably the most important, then you try not to cut the other piece of tape. And you have it in there again. And there we go, nice and flat. If it does, you can slightly, before you rub it, fix it up. But if you get the center right, it mostly goes pretty flat.